To say that you have very little time right now is an understatement. And I really, really hope that you're doing something to prepare for what's coming. The president is opening the floodgates right now, and you are literally about to run out of time. So what are you going to do about it? The truth is, this whole world is full of fancy people with fancy stuff trying to tell people, do this or do that. And every once in a while, somebody real comes along and tells you something and warns you about something, and you either take action or you don't. Now, what we're going to be talking about today is cryptocurrency. We're going to be talking about what Trump's doing and why it's going to make you a lot of money. But honestly, very few people are going to listen. So do me a favor. Type crypto if you have went ahead and made the jump into cryptocurrency. Type no crypto if you're sitting on the sidelines. When I say you have very little time left, not only is it because crypto keeps going up in value and people are making money, but what's happening is Trump is opening it up for the average person to be involved in this. It is going to suck up all the liquidity, cause even higher prices, and funds are racing in right now to beat you to it. Oh, real quick, there are 3 hours? The first exclusive pick for the Crypto Staking Pro. If you want to learn how to invest in crypto like funds, right now, BlackRock and large funds are trying to invest like. They are asking the SEC for permission, but just so you know, all the heads of those companies, all the directors of those companies, they're already staking. Links down below, and that first exclusive pick drops at 9 a.m. Pacific. I got two stories for you. Trump's crypto firm announces $1.5 billion digital coin deal. I never in my life, ever since I've been investing in crypto, would think for a second that you'd see a sitting president's company, it's not like he runs it, right? His family runs it, be investing in cryptocurrency. A publicly traded tech firm, Alt5 Sigma, plans to sell 1.5 billion shares to fund the purchase of a cryptocurrency created by World Liberty Financial, which the Trumps control. That's going to lead to more. Man, please understand that wealthy people are purchasing crypto. Oh, check this out. First car in the collection. I think there's an orange Audi R8 in my future next week. I told you I was going to be doing this from the beginning of my channel. I've had the money to do this, honestly, for the last 15 to 20 years. I just decided once I put my kids through college, that was all paid for, the family was financially secure. I'm like, then I'll go buy my stuff. And so I decided the first one would be a driver's car because I want to track it. I want you guys, every single one of you, not only around the country, to be able to afford stuff like this, but to be able to help feed nations, for you to be the supply, not the government. Type 1 if you agree with that. We should be the supply. The church should be the supply, not the government. Because when the government's the answer, it leads to very scary times. And all throughout history, we've seen that because there's lazy people. The next story. Now, I want you to consider this as such massive news and how this is going to suck all the supply of Bitcoin off the markets. Trump's 401k order offers retirement savers crypto, private assets, but also higher fees and more risk. So we're going to read through this because I'm pretty sure a lib wrote it. New York, out of New York, the new White House order directing regulators to expand access to alternative investments in 401k plans like crypto or privately owned companies adds a new layer of risk to the retirement portfolios of ordinary investors that may not fully understand investment, the investment professionals say. Don't you love that? The truth is, most professionals have no clue how crypto works, Bitcoin, or even staking, what I'm trying to teach you about right now. But hey, you want to sit on the sidelines? Be my guest. And just so you know, there's only one YouTuber I know that's got a jet. And I really believe he didn't write a check for it. I'm going to write a check for one next year. So K-Dog, you'll be hearing from me. This is this is a quote from someone that's supposed to be smart. This is brand new. None of it has been stress tested yet. In a market shock or long-term sell-off, said Christopher Bailey, director of retirement at Curtuli Associates, an asset management research firm. He says there are liquidity concern issues around fees, among others. No, this is a old school dinosaur financial advisor. And there are some financial advisors. I just was on a channel last night being interviewed by one that is aggressive. You know, she says, she goes, I am being told I can't even sell these products, but I want to because she invests in them. Those are the kind of financial advisors I want. How many, do me a favor, type yes or no. Would you like a financial advisor that's bucking the trend against their company that's saying, hey, do not tell them about crypto? And they're like, why? Crypto's awesome. I'm already crushing it. I'm making money. Now, are you going to make money forever? No, not if you invest in the wrong cycles, but you got to have a handful of months left to make as much money as possible. And there are people on this channel that have literally made millions of dollars since December. If that's you, if you've just absolutely crushed it, let's say you've made over 10 times your money. Can you do me a favor right now and type 10x? If you've made 10 times your money since you've been watching this channel and you've been investing in crypto. Now, it says here, while industry advocates and the Trump administration say investments in private equity, crypto, or privately held companies like ChatGPT developer OpenAI or Elon Musk SpaceX holds the promise of greater returns, these people are high as a kite when they tell you this. See, that's the problem with this world's financial system. Most of them, they couldn't afford this. I'm not even joking. You know, you don't even have to, I don't think you have to even have your credit run or prove your credit score to your clients as a financial advisor or somebody that's working in finance. It's true. So any financial advisor in my book that owns some cash flow real estate, that owns cryptocurrency, that has some precious metals, in my book is rock star stellar. That's probably what you should ask your financial advisor. He says this, I don't think people are talking enough about the potential or higher fees. This comes from Philesta Hansen, head of product and equity fund administration, Alluve Systems. If you go to Alluve Systems for business, fire them. Think about this. First off, I'm trying to show you how to beat those fees, how to use the right exchanges, how to buy at the right times in the cycle, how to save money left and right. I'm all for that. But the people charging the massive fees are these funds that are out there warning you, oh, you don't know what's going to happen. You know, I wouldn't do it. And it's because their bosses aren't letting them sell crypto to their people. Here, let me give you an example. How many of you, type 11, if you've heard Jamie Dimon insult crypto for the better part of a decade, yet only now to see him go, well, I still think it's a fraud, but you know what, screw it. I'm going to think about this. The head of the largest bank in the nation, you know, I still hate it, think it's a fraud, but whatever, it's a scam, it's going to go to zero. But you know what? I'm going to let my clients buy it. Have you ever thought in a million years you'd hear a head of a bank say that? You know why? Because they're going to charge you up the yin-yang in fees, and they're going to control it. That's actually ultimately what they want to do. That's what I'm trying to teach everybody about how to stake. Links down below in the course. And to anybody that thinks, Ninja, I think you're a pump and dumper. If you think I got that much power and you didn't buy the course, I got to be honest with you. You ain't that bright. Now, that was sarcasm for the 10 people. There's 10 of them. You're going to see them down in the comments. They're very sad. They live in their mom's basement. Or they have a YouTube channel and play karate on the weekend. That's my point. You don't have a whole lot of time left. And that crap ain't crypto, or that crap ain't clickbait. Because every week that you put it off, you're losing money. Hey, I'll wait till next week. You're losing money. Oh, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. You're losing money. That's sort of how it works. So if you don't want to lose money anymore, start learning about this. Start learning how to do it safe so you don't have stupid scammers take it, or you lose it, or you gosh, geezo. And quick reminder, I will own, and it's rapidly getting there, the most successful financial education platform in the country. And I think one day the earth, because it seems to be growing rapidly. And I want to stress this, I can't stress this enough, and this isn't bragging. This is called the truth. I've said this before, and you're going to find out because it's going to be very public in about 6 months. Very, very wealthy, amazing human beings. We're talking straight up patriots. And I don't even care what country they live in. Human beings that are extremely wealthy. We're talking Deca, Centa, and billionaires. Watch this channel. I've met a lot of them. And a lot of them have, let's say, engaged my services as for consulting for their companies. And you're going to see that come out in the future. And I'm very excited. We got a token launch with one company happening in a few days. We got one company going public in a few days, or a week. I don't know. But there's a lot of stuff happening. And the reason why it's happening is because there's this common thread between successful people that can push out the bull crap. All right? This whole channel for the last 4 years, I've done it with, a cardboard sitting in my vehicle, riding a tricycle at times, because I was trying to wake up the real people to get their attention, and they're awake and they're moving. They're not only moving and crushing it, they're moving markets. And it's going to get even bigger in the precious metals market, in the crypto market. And as real estate keeps coming down, we're going to absolutely annihilate at the bottom the real estate market. We are a force to be reckoned with. There ain't no private jets with some dork telling you, don't own your house, come look at my private jet, go just put money in my fund. These are fake people. They're little people. Isn't it funny? The little Napoleons of this world seem to be the big ones that everyone follows. Well, if you're sick and tired of following the fake people, and yeah, you're going to see this stuff come out. You're going to see stuff in the public. I'm going to become more public. I just want you to be able to say, hey, I saw it when, and I'm a part of the Ninja Nation. If you're a part of Ninja Nation, type it down below. And if you don't understand what being a ninja is, first off, it's a group of people that are prepared and they're not scared. They're going to make a real impact in this world because we don't have a lot of time left. Remember, I believe we've only got about 3.5 years left of a reprieve worldwide because of what's going on in the White House right now. And what happens after that, I don't know what to tell you. But we're going to gain a lot of ground financially, mentally, and above all, spiritually. And in the next 3.5 years, you're going to see things in this world that are going to absolutely blow your mind. And it's not because of me. It's because of all of us through Jesus Christ. Watch what happens. The Economic Ninja is out.